Hey everyone, Adam and Marie here at Fitness Together Burlington, and today we're going to go through plantar fasciitis interventions part 2. So what I'm going to have Maria do is she's going to start by specifically warming up that ankle and bottom of the foot tissue. So she's going to go through 2 ankle cars in each direction. So Maria's going to start by plantar flexing her foot down. Now from here she's going to draw the biggest circle with her toe moving toward the inside. She's going to feel the instep of her foot working as she starts to pull her toe back toward her shin. She's going to start to feel all of her shin musculature pulling that foot. She wants to make sure she's trying to pull the top of her foot all the way to her shin. Then she's going to allow that contraction to bleed toward the outside, taking her into that inversion position, and then all the way back down to that plantar flex position. From here, Maria's going to reverse back the other direction, making sure that that upper leg bone is not rolling in and out, making sure that her knee is not flexing or extending as she's going through the range. Remember, we're trying to warm up the tissue that we're going to be working today, so we want to keep it as specific as possible. So that was rep 1. Now on rep 2, I'm going to ask Maria to increase the intensity at which she's working with. So she'll pretend the air around her foot has become more dense. So this is her applying a little bit of internal resistance for herself, making it so that that tissue is working at a higher intensity, just getting it more acclimated for the higher demand of work that's going to be coming in part 2 today. And then again, just like on the first rep, she'll reverse back the other direction. She wants to make sure that she's not speeding up or slowing down through any of the corners. She wants to think 1 mile per hour the whole time, whatever that means to her. Good, so now Maria has warmed up that left ankle. Next up, she's going to come to the slant board. We're going to go through some eccentrics for that connective tissue on the backside. So, a great starting spot. Maria's going to use 2 feet to go up into her calf raise position. She'll remove her right foot, and then she's going to slowly lower herself down through that range of motion. Good, her foot will return back to the board. She'll reset. We want to think about 5 seconds at least here on the way down. So this is now starting to train all that connective tissue from the calf down through the Achilles, all the way down through the bottom of that big foot, or big toe. Maria is going to do about 8 reps of this, so about 40 seconds worth of time under tension. After this, Maria is going to give herself just a little bit of a quick recovery, and then we're going to move into a more ballistic position. So Maria is going to start up on her tiptoes for us. So her goal now is to never allow her heels to touch the floor. And now she's going to begin to pulse. As she becomes a little bit more accustomed to the position, she can actually start to bounce on those toes, letting those feet clear the floor, and she can relax. So again, the idea is in part 1, slow isometrics, loading up the connective tissue. In positions 2 now, we're starting to train the connective tissue along with the red musculature, and then transitioning finally into more realistic scenarios like running or walking. Again, this has been Adam and Maria here at Fitness Together Burlington.